Hi Pisces, I'm Lateesha and I am here with your weekly horoscope for the week of August 5th through August 11th. But before we get started, I want to announce a giveaway that I have, and this giveaway is in honor of the solar eclipse that we are having on the 11th. Now in numerology, the number 11 is the number 2, and because of that I'm giving away 2 prizes. This is my first weekly giveaway and I'm starting it out with a bang, giving away 2 prizes. And the first prize is a 1-hour birth chart reading with me. This will include the written report and the recorded interpretation that will be emailed to you. The second prize is a synastry reading. So if you are in a relationship with someone, or you're interested in if you're in a relationship or you are interested in someone and you would like to know how this relationship can work or what it will look like, the energy in the relationship, then the synastry report can show you all of that. Now, how do you enter? Okay, first you enter by subscribing to my channel, my YouTube channel, and then enter your moon sign in the comments. All right, if you don't know your moon sign, you can go to Cafe Astrology, put your birth information into the birth chart calculator and it'll give you your moon sign. You enter that into the comments, and then also enter if you would like the birth chart reading or the synastry reading. Okay, then that way I'll know. Then you want to go to Instagram, follow me on Instagram, and then go to Facebook and like my Facebook page. Okay, I'll have all of that information listed below this video. Okay, and so let's just move forward with this week ahead. So Pisces, I'm so glad for you. I'm so glad for all of us for this week, because the past few weeks have been so challenging. So many challenging energies have been at the beginning of these weeks, but this week we come in with some beautiful energy in the water signs and in the earth signs, which makes it just such a nice flow. All right, so for you, we have in the very beginning of the week, we have the earth trine. So we have Venus in Virgo, we have Uranus in Taurus, and we have Pluto in Capricorn. Okay, so what this means for you is that we have Venus in your 7th house of partnership. That's so beautiful. Okay, and of course she's been there for quite some time. This is absolutely beautiful, and then this trine that she's making makes it just that much sweeter. So Venus is in your 7th house, and then we have Pluto in your 11th house of social partnerships, social groups that you are in, organizations that you are a part of. And then we have Uranus in Taurus, and that is in your house of communication. So for you, this shows that you'll have a beautiful communication with your partner, beautiful time that you can come together this week, talk about whatever you need to talk about. Also, with the groups that you are a part of, they're open to hear what you have to say. You're able to flow together. This could be a good time for you to socialize with them. There's change. Uranus is bringing in beautiful changes in the way that you communicate, in the way that you say what you need to say. And then it's in earth, so it brings a groundedness to it. And all of this here for you is bringing in beautiful energy into your relationships, and I love it for you. Okay, then on top of that, at the same time, we have a sextile between Jupiter and Pluto. Jupiter is in Scorpio, and that is in your 9th house of long distance travel, legal, higher education. It's there. Jupiter is there, expanding that area for you. And then we have Jupiter making a sextile, which is this nice, beautiful, easy conversation to Pluto, which is in Capricorn in your 11th house, of your groups, social groups, organizations that you are a part of, accolades that you receive, your beyond your reputation in the world, what you receive along with your reputation in the world. You know, people knowing who you are, putting you in the media. All right, people being drawn to you on that level. We have Pluto there, and so Jupiter is joining in this beautiful conversation and bringing expansion to this area for you. Then we have Neptune in your sign, and Neptune is your ruler, along with Jupiter, who's in Scorpio, trining Neptune, trining your sign, trining your first house. It's so beautiful for you. And then Neptune is making this sextile to Pluto as well. So this is so beautiful for you. Of course, Neptune is trining Jupiter, and so this gives you this clear understanding of how to communicate with, if you are in marketing, you're able to communicate. If you are doing any kind of writing of a novel, you have an expansion there with Jupiter to expand this area. If you have legal issues, Jupiter is here to help you to get a resolution from the courts. And with this trine going on, you have the creativity that you need. If you need to be creative with dealing with the courts, coming up with some level of documentation, if you need any of that, you have support here for you. Pluto is here, empowering you with your social groups. There is a level of empowerment. There's somebody in authority in the social groups or organizations that you are a part of who is there to help you, who is there to be on your team and help pull you through. If you have any issues with immigration, this is a good time. There is a resolve. There's someone here to help you. There is a connection in groups, or someone that you know. There is a connection, someone in authority who can help you through this particular challenge. If you are in higher education, there is someone here to help you at this time. All right, and you have the creativity, the flow, the ability to speak to them. All of this is working for you right now, so don't waste this energy. Make sure you utilize it, Pisces. Okay, then on the 8th we have the moon coming into Cancer, which is making a beautiful trine to Jupiter and Neptune, which is in your sign. So this is another big boost to you, and this is happening in your 5th house, your 5th house of creativity. So with that, you have the creativity to come up with something. If you are in higher education, maybe this is your child. Okay, your child is going off to school, or your child is traveling afar, or your child is just entering into higher education. You have the creativity, you have the flow, you have the support with Jupiter there, the expansion. There's someone there who is helping you in this area. If you are starting a new business, you have the support there. You have the education that you need to start this area of study to help you with your new business. You have support there. If you are just going into a new area of study for your life because you need this level of change, this support is here with you. Okay, and then ultimately we have the new moon partial solar eclipse on the 11th of August, happening at 5:26 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So what is happening during the solar eclipse? So this particular solar eclipse, we have the black moon, the new moon, covering 3/4 of the sun, okay, at the time of the eclipse. So visible to us will be about 1/4 of the sun, okay? And so eclipses come in, the universe uses the power of the eclipse to come in and catapult us forward. We could be stuck in some areas of our lives, and then it comes in and it just shoots us forward. It brings change that we have definitely needed. All right. And so the power of the eclipse, we can see results from the eclipse from 1 month before the actual eclipse happens, and that is give or take 5 days, all the way up to 1 month after the eclipse, give or take 5 days. We can see that the power, the change that is due to the eclipse coming in. We can see it from that amount. So if you haven't already begun to see the change as a result of the eclipse, then keep looking. You will. All right. So for you, we have Leo, because this eclipse is happening at Leo at 18 degrees, and this is happening in your 6th house of daily work and routine and health and just daily activities, co-workers, open enemies. Okay, so for you, with this eclipse coming in here in this area, there may be some new information that you receive about. Now, this is just one scenario that I'm just giving here, right? Because this house covers health and it covers work, but this is what comes to my heart and mind. All right, for someone that's watching, there could be someone on the job who it may be a co-worker or somebody you deal with on a daily basis, and they're actually not for you, and what they have said comes out, perhaps what they have said about you. And the reason I say that is because Mercury is retrograde right now, and it is conjunct to this eclipse. And not only that, Mercury is having a difficult conversation or aspect with Jupiter, and a difficult conversation with Pisces. With Pluto right now. So what that could mean is that you have someone here who perhaps you did not realize that they were your enemy, and you did not know, but then some information comes out, and you find out that there is some involvement with the authority, the supervisor, the manager in your place of work, or and then there is a promise that's made that they would handle it, but it's not handled, and you find out suddenly, shockingly. So this is just one scenario that could come out. Then another scenario could be in health. You find out you didn't realize that you might have had something going on with your thyroid, and it comes out under the eclipse, and then the doctor gave you a report. The reason you were gaining weight was because of what you were eating, but then that was misinformation, because Mercury is retrograde and involved with Pluto and involved with Jupiter in challenging ways. So here's some information that they gave you, but it wasn't actually correct, and then there was some misinformation happening, and you thought it was that based on what you were eating, but then there was a problem with your thyroid, or a problem with some other gland. These are some issues that could come out. But then what happens when you get the information, there is a sudden change that happens, so it changes your daily routine. It changes how you eat, how you live, the medication that you have to take. It changes the doctors that you go see. So there's a sudden change because of the information that has come out. Okay? So this is all that I have for you this week, my dear and lovely Pisces. Remember, no matter what happens, the universe is conspiring to bless you at all times. All right? And I will see you later, and I look forward to hearing from you. All right. Have a good week.